up, Charlie? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Let a few people load up in here, man. Not much, Keith. How are you, bub? Hi, Molly. You good girl. Yes. Shake. You good girl. Just sitting there with Zippy. What's up, Billy? How are you, man? Made somebody mad. You got yourself thrown in jail, I heard. Heard you post that up. You got thrown in Facebook jail. Happy birthday. Notification woke you up. Well, it's worth waking up for. That's a pretty cool little box combination here. Alright. Well, let's just try to get this thing rolling here. Let's get this old party started. You know, 22 out there talking. Alright guys, here we go. Y'all already seen the little driver. I'll show it to you again. Little 5-pill, all 2879s in it, standard pills. There you go. There's 16. Made some changes on this. Alright, so here we go. Made changes. You can see a lot more power wires in here. I decided to up it a little bit on the power scale on the power side. I'm running 9 10 gauge wires in here. Really a lot of wire. Pretty close to 0 gauge or 1/0, 0 probably. Nice big fat 40 amp relay in there. Tuned up really nice. So the reason why I decided to take and add more wires is, you know, you do have voltage drop if there's not enough. And I just, you know, I decided, God, price of everything has gone up so much. And, but I don't want to short anybody. So I just went ahead and then I upped the wiring. Normally I had like, I think 7 coming out of here. So I added 2 more. I'm sure it's going to help. Got a 1/2 inch ground stud bolt right here. Slew core keeper there. The switch in the back is for lockout. I haven't put a sticker on it yet. And I got to do the little 5-pill too. The guy that owns these is going to run this stuff for shootout stuff. And what's up, Dave? And if you're going to be in a shootout situation, it's kind of important. I'm just going to take a moment and talk about this. It's kind of important that you have a lockout on your switch. Turn this on. So if I hit the switch back here, it engages the relay. And it stays engaged the entire time. It don't hurt a thing. The driver will do the same thing. But I gotta put a switch in it. This will keep you from, if you're in a shootout field or in a shootout situation, you got a vehicle right next to you. It's going to keep from blowing a King circuit here. And on down the chain. They can hit your driver. You could key up and you could have lockout on your big box, let's say. But if you don't have it on your driver, they could blow your King circuit if they key early or come off late. Now, if that happens and you lose your King circuit and driver, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to have any drive for your 16. You're going to lose it. You're going to lose that shootout. Where you could have won or you could have lost, but either way, a lockout switch is very, very, very important to all the shootout guys. So, I'm going to just tell you how easy it is. You take a 1/4 inch drill bit, you drill a hole, clean up the hole, and then you simply ground the center tap of the switch right here. I grounded it right to the chassis. I cleaned the paint, the powder coat off there, and made sure I got a good ground. I stuffed it in behind the washers, and I grounded it center tap. The bottom leg simply goes down to the coil of the relay, right? Same place where the king circuit would go. Either in the front or in the middle, wherever you got it hooked up. It don't matter if you tapped it off this wire right here. Either way, it goes to the negative on the of the coil of the relay. If you don't have your king circuit protected and you're in a shootout situation, and by the way, I did not tune the bypass on this yet. You can see I'm prepped for it, but I didn't do it. These are things I'll do after the video. I'm not too concerned about that because I don't run drivers through this stuff when it's not running. They don't do anything for me. I like to see my working wattage, not what my pass-through wattage is. But I'll use my analyzer and tune that up. But if you don't have a lockout and you're going to go to a shootout, you're taking a big chance someone's going to blow your king circuit on you. And you're out. And you're out for the day. But if you won and someone blew your king circuit and you realize it's not king, you just take one of these little alligator clips here, keep it in the truck with you. You can wind it up into a circle and simply hook it up on the coil and then hook it up to ground on the other side. And then as soon as you turn the box on, it'll power up, relay will lock down for you. So that is the whole front and back of this box. And that is a shortcut on if you have a blown king circuit and you need to key up and you need to get your relay to work. That is the easiest way to do it. If you don't have parts and soldering irons and stuff like that in the field. Some guys do not go to those fields prepared. They break, they grab another box. It's never been my MO. I fix the box and I keep on running the same box that broke on me. But with all that said, got about 28 people in here. I'm going to go ahead and fire this stuff up. I am on the low voltage side of my bench, basically 14.8 volts. I'm going to be running my 360 amp power supply up there. And both units are on that unit, on that power supply, and we'll be able to monitor the amperage right up there next to the voltage. So we're going to start off soft and we're going to work our way up. But first I got to put on my super duper cooling system. Yeah, I probably could have put the whole kit in with the little bit of tape job I did here. So let me get this down in here. Get my cooling system running. All right, there we go. What's up, Damien? How are you, man? Aloha. So there you go, super duper cooling system. What do you think, Molly? Is that a pretty good cooling system, baby? You like that one? Pretty good? Okay. All right. Here we go. We're going to take and get this thing rolling. Let me try to shrink this stuff up. All right. Get this out of the way. This Bud Light commercial has been brought to you by Top Dog out of North Carolina. Breaker. All right, there we go. Thanks, Dave. All right. Plugged in. Let's look at the slugs. 25 watt input reflect, and I got 1,000 watt slug in the carriage for the driver. Showing a 10,000 watt slug, and I got 2,500 watt slug. And later, I'm going to slide this 5 kilowatt slug in there where that 2,500 is, and we will take and make these things start moving when I get over to the bigger power supply. But for now, I am going to show you what, if you got a stock system, what you should end up with. You notice potentiometer backed all the way down. Power supply, everything. Okay, we're good to go. Get a key. Maybe. All right, got a key. All right, real quick, amp meter. I need one of them. Oh, no, I got that up here. Let's take a look at that. Oh, 220 amps. All right, let's look at our input reflect and our drive level, input reflection. Now, real quick, 12 foot of coax coming from my radio down to this driver. Now I got 6 feet coming out of that driver into the 16 pill, and I got 12 off to my dummy load. All right, 1,000 watt slug. We are looking at the driver wattage right now. Oh, light 200, a light 200 watts. Input reflect, 25 watt scale. Each line is half watt. Okie dokie, a little over half watt. This is a 2,500 watt slug. Top scale, each line is, oh, what is that? 50 watts. And here we go. Ayo! 1400 bird. There you go. Oh! 14.6. 1400 bird. 200 watts of drive. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Let's turn it up. See what that does. That does. Alright. Okay. Y'all know the slugs? Look at them one more time. 25 watt input slug. 1000 watt slug. 2500. 10,000. I ain't worried about the 10. Alright. Drive. Oh. A light 300. Alright. Input reflect. We were at a little under half, I think. Oh. Now we're a little over a half watt. 2500 watt slug. Top scale, each line's 50. 300 watts of drive. Audio. 2100. Let's see what 10 says. Oh. 1950. See what the amps and volts are. Audio. 14.5. 284 amps. Good God. Trying to shrink. Alright, so you're going to run this in the mobile. Yeah, no, house, base. What happens if this goes wide open? You're at 14 volts. We were at, I don't know what we were at. Let's see what we were at again. Let's see if we can make that 300 again. Oh, try to make that 300 again. Oh, pretty close. Inputs. Oh, okay. So our input reflect is a half, 3/4 of a watt. Input reflect. All right, it's 300 watts of drive. Oh, all right. Showing 22. I'm probably a little over. All right. So what happens? Oh no, it's wide open. It could happen. It's okay. Set a carrier. Get a squeal. Touchy little booger, isn't he? Alright, good. Alright, slug. Input drive. 1000 watt scale, each line's 20 watts. What happens if you put a 5 pill in and you're somewhere in 14 volts? Let's find out. Remember, 2879Cs are an incredible pill. They are very, very forgiving due to overdrive. And you're going to learn that when you see this one. Watch this. Audio. All right, 430 watts of drive. 430, 246, 244, 460. All right. Input reflect. Oh. Look, that didn't grossly go way out of whack. It didn't happen. All right, that was a watt and a half. Oh, cool. What are we doing to this 2500 watt slug? Oh, goodbye. We got to change it. Put the 5K in there. All right. See what the 5K is reading. Uh, 5,000 watt slug. Center scale. Trying to think of my division on it. Is it 50? Shit. We'll find out. Audio. Each one's 100. How does that work, man? Hold on. Let me count this out. This is 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, each one's 100. All right. Center scale. Audio. 2,800. Let's see what 10,000 says. Oh, 24, 5, somewhere in there. Let's look at the amps and volts now. Watch this. Oh, that's at 14.2 volts, guys. Oh, 360 amps. See that? Okay, now, Can you do that? Sure. Do you want to do it? Well, you know, it's not always necessary. We're just going to leave it right there, okay? Hold on, let me catch my breath. Commercial break here real quick. I'm going to change some cables. Let me change some cables real quick. That was only a 2-gauge wire, too, guys. Definitely underballed it a bit. Seems to feel pretty cool. See what the temperature is coming out of it. 81 degrees, it says. Cool. Feel a little warm air out of it. All right, let's light this thing up. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Now we're on more volts. We got drive. We just seen we were hanging out right around, what, 1.5 watts on the input reflect. And I was doing 400 some on 60 watts of drive. Yeah, man. That's pretty good. Nothing seems to bother this stuff if you got your stuff set up right. I had a lot of conversations with people this week and last week about coax phase angles and types of coax and velocity factor. And the important thing is, I make it so easy for you guys. All you have to do is just go buy this stuff and put it in line. If I'm telling you to take and go get some 213 and run it from your radio and make it 12 feet down to your driver, and for this combination, it ain't never going to change. You're going to have 6 foot from your driver to the input of your 16 pill, and that rule follows from a 12, 16, 24, 32. They all want to see 6 feet jumpers in between them. Even the Toshiba stuff they wanted to see that stuff as well. But with all of that said, I've drilled you guys and told you all about it. All you got to do is go get some 213. Hell with the LMR. Hell with all the other stuff. You want some little stuff, you can get this coax. Just make sure that VOP, the velocity factor propagation, is 0.66. Oh, the efficiency is terrible on it. Man, listen. You didn't tune your truck up that great anyway. So you're going to need all the help you can get. Just phase your boxes out properly. That's all I can tell you. Oh, I got a 1.2, 1.3. Get to work. Start grounding your mobile. Start getting those standing waves down. You have to do it. You used an analyzer. Great. Now get your bird stuff and fine-tune your stuff. All right? Enough of the preaching. Let's fire in the hole. Ready, Molly? We're going to do this now. All right. Let's review the slugs. Got a 10,000, got a 5,000, got a 25 watt slug, got a 1,000 watt slug. All right. And this is now going to be just running my driver. This is my idle voltage on the 720, which is probably a 500 amp power supply now. I done broke a bunch of stuff in there. All right, here we go. Let's look at my drive wattage. Okay, cool. Got a carrier. Let me get an amp meter on this one. Okay. 1,000 watt slug, 5 pill running, working wattage out of a 5 pill into the 16. Each line is 20 watts, looking at the bottom scale. 40's 400, big hash in between 40 and 60's 5. Each line's 20. Adios. A little over 520 watts bird. Input reflect. We were just hanging out at what? 1.5 watts at lower voltage, 14.3 volts. Audio. Look at that. It stayed the same. Let's look at my volts here. Audio. 15.6. I'm cool with that. 5,000 watt slug. Each line's 100. Audio. Show me 35. Let's see what 10 tells me. Audio. 32 in a little bit. Well, doggone, man, that's pretty doggone good. Love that wrap. $3,500 bird. Even 32, 34. There's your voltage again. Audio 15.5. Watch this. I'll talk now. Audio worldwide, 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 worldwide. There you have it. I left my peak meter on, but let's just hit the button anyway, just for kicks. I left it on for like all day. Audio. Can't be right. Battery's probably dead, but either way, 4,000 watts, what that was showing me. A little over. That's cool. All right, let's take a look. Well, look, there's nothing burned up. Imagine that. I guess you could say I did my job. Pretty box. Turned out really, really nice. Customer's going to like it. He should enjoy it. He's a worker too, man. He will take and work on his truck and work on his truck and work on his truck. And that's how your persistence is paying off if you're working on your truck. If you think you're just going to roll up into a key down, you didn't put the work in, you're going to have your ass handed to you guys. And I tell you what, that one's coming up in South Carolina in like within 2 weeks. I don't know if I'm coming or not. If I come, I'm not keying. My truck got messed up and I hadn't had any time to put in time to work on my stuff nor build myself boxes, and I really don't have anything set up. I think I own a 4-pill ready to go. That's it. My 4-pill, my 12-pill. So I probably won't, if I even show up, I probably won't key. Might just go down there to hang out. I don't know. Yeah, Chase, colors turned out really, really nice. So I just got to finish up the fan kits and get this thing locked, all tied together, and then get it packed up and get it shipped out. I have to put a lockout in the 5-pill, and then I got to put stickers on both of them, and they'll be done. There you have it. It's Tuesday, guys. What's up, DJ? Well, we got one thing to do here. Let's get the doggone little Spanish boy up here so he can do his job. What do you think, Zip? Yeah, do it. Did Daddy do a good job? Zippy, did I do a good job? You do this every time. You got the same routine. You stretch out and you show everybody how fit and trim you are. Huh? Say, that's right. Every woman loves a man with a great big Johnson. Even Molly, don't you? You want to eat that little turd, don't you? Zippy? You got your approval. You're on half of this box. You're going to take half the credit for it. What do you think? You going to stretch? You're getting ready to run. You're stretching, aren't you? You're getting ready to escape, aren't you? Aren't you? You're getting ready to escape, aren't you? Aren't you? Come here. All righty, here you go, Molly. You're going to eat them now. She's going to chew on you. She's got a foot fetish, man. Get her, Zip. Oh, she got you. She's trying to drag your ass into bed. Look out. The bowl song. I think this one's here. Oh, I got a commercial. Hold on a minute. There you go. Oh, that's up here. I played that one first. This one here is another one. There you go. Tap, tap. Woo! Hey, let's look at the amps again. We didn't do that. Here's your amperage. Oh, 333 voltage. Oh, 15.5. Oh, 333. HG-2879-C. All right, guys. Well, there you have it, man. Two really nice pieces of equipment and all done up in fine style, I might add. So I'm working on getting a lot of things done, guys. I've been really detoured with a lot of stuff that's going on here at the house and the shop and my life and everything else. So bear with me. If you got equipment, you're waiting on it, I'm working on it. I'm working on getting stuff together. So understand, I am one person. I got to do all of this stuff. I went out today to mail some packages, and I had to get fuel for my truck. I had to stop by the bank. I was gone for 3 hours, man. And then I had to come home. I cut the grass, and then I took a shower, and then I came right down here and started working. So it's one of those things. It's oh, it's great, man. You work for yourself, do anything you want. No, you can't. I'm my worst enemy. I will put myself down in this shop until I can't see straight. I don't want to make mistakes, so if my head ain't in the game, I'm not down here working. There's no way I'm going to put time in on a box that I could simply screw it up like that. Can't afford it. Can't do it. I'm not gonna. So please bear with me if you have equipment on hold over here with me. I will get it done, and I will get it right, and I'll make it up to you if I'm delinquent. So, all right, guys. Take care. God bless. Molly. You got your little Mexican boyfriend. You gonna shake for me, baby? Come on, give me a little bit. You shake? Oh, you're just coming right on up here, aren't you? Yeah. We've been working on Molly's nose. We've been putting aloe vera on her nose, and she loves licking the aloe vera. Yeah. You like the aloe vera, don't you? Yep. It's kind of green. You put it on your paws and you wipe it all in, and yep, that's what you do. You can go get that aloe vera. We'll go work on your nose when I get upstairs. All right, Zip. We're sliding to the left, man. You ready to go back and take a nap? Zippy zip. Zippy zip. He don't even care anymore. He said, I did my job, Dad. I did my thing. I'm done. I want to take a nap. Siesta time, he says. All right, guys, I'm out of here. It's Tuesday. I got a lot of stuff to do yet to finish these things up. Y'all take care. God bless. I'm gone now. Thumb on your nose, thumb on your nose, thumb on your nose, thumb on your nose. All right, guys, I'm gone. Bye.